Hello everyone and welcome once again to MJ's Maths and Stats. That's MJ Magic Studio to you. I am your host, your host, and as usual in the ghost mode, Mohit Jain. The process, the pattern we have already discussed in our first part. Link is there in the description below. Please go through it. So without wasting any time, let's start now. I said in part 4, in this particular session, we would be solving few questions from all different topics of arithmetic, popular topic. This one is from time, speed and distance. A very cheeky question. Give it a try. Okay, let's see what we have. A and B start from the same point and cover equal distances. A travel by car and covers the distance in 3 hours with a speed of 50 kmph. That means this total distance is speed into time or time into speed. 50 into 3, 150 kilometer. Total distance that they are traveling is 150 kilometer. B travels by a bus which stops for 10 minutes after covering 10 kilometer. In how much time will the bus reach the destination if the speed of the bus is 40% less than the car? Then if we are dealing with bus, speed of bus is 40% less. That means 60% of 50. That is 30 kmph. Now, in what time this bus is covering 10 kilometer? Time required to cover 10 kilometer is 10 distance by speed. If I multiply this by 60, I can get answer in minutes. That would be 20 minutes. That means after every 20 minutes, bus is stopping for 10 minutes. So if we can see this 20 minutes is for 10 kilometer and then 10 minutes is stoppage. So initially we can say to cover 10 kilometer, bus is taking 30 minutes. Clear? Now, bus need to travel 150 kilometer. In these kind of question, never ever divide 150 by 10. First subtract 10 from 150, that would be 140. So first we will calculate to cover 140 kilometers, bus will take 140 by 10 into half, that is 7 hours. Why I have done half? Because 30 minutes means half an hour. So that means after 7 hours, bus have started from 140th kilometer. If we add 20 more minutes to it, bus would be traveling 140 plus 10, that is 150 kilometers. That is the trick here. Answer is not 7 hours 30 minutes. Don't divide 150 by 10. 150 by 10 will give you 7.5. Clear? 150 by 10 will give you 15. 15 and half will give you 7.5. 7.5 is 7 hours 30 minutes. No. To cover 140 kilometer, bus will take 7 hours. Now to cover the next 10 kilometer, bus will take another 20 minutes only. So by 7 hours 20 minutes, bus would be there at the destination. Option A should be the pick. A take from time and work with the efficiency concepts. Give it a try. You know the drill. Whenever we have this concept of efficiency, it is something like if efficiency ratio is E1 is to E2, then time taken ratio will be E2 is to E1, which is inverse of efficiency ratio. We need to use this. Ramesh can complete a work in 20 days. Mohan is 66.67% as efficient as Ramesh. That means Mohan and Ramesh ratio, if Ramesh is taking like 66.67% is 2 by 3. So that means efficiency ratio of Mohan and Ramesh is 2 is to 3. That means time taken ratio to complete the work would be 3 is to 2. Ramesh will take less time Mohan will take more time. Now it is given that Ramesh is taking 20 days. This 2 means 20 days. That means this 3 means 30 days. So now we have time. Mohan will take 30 days to complete the work. Ramesh is taking 20 days to complete the work. Now we will see what is asked. Mohan and Ramesh begin to work together. Ramesh leaves after working for some days. Ramesh works for suppose X days. The remaining work is completed by Mohan in 10 days. That means Mohan works for total how many days? X plus 10 days. So after how many days does Ramesh leave the work? We are supposed to find the value of X. Now if we use what we say time format or the work format, work fraction format, what we'll get is in X days, work done by Ramesh would be X by 20. And in X plus 10 days, work done by Mohan would be X plus 10 by 30. And that should be equal to the total work done. Total work done in fraction is written as 1. Now we just need to solve this. 63x plus 2x plus 20 equals 1. 5x is equals to 60 minus 20, that is 40. So x is equals to 8. So after how many days Ramesh leave the work? After 8 days Ramesh leave the work. Option C is the pick. You can also use rule 8. Go through our rule book and you can use CM rule if you are comfortable with that common multiple rule, and there also you can easily find the answer. Here this format is also very easy and doable in less time. Take on averages once again, because what I think that you will get a question from average. So do it, and you can use on-screen calculator if you want. Okay, let's see what we have. 25 numbers were recorded and their average was calculated at 50.6. That means total of those 25 number was 25 into 50.6. Later it was found that 3 numbers were wrongly taken as this. We need to subtract the wrong numbers. Minus 92 plus 53 plus 27, and then add up the correct value. 29 plus 35 plus 72. And one number 58 was inadvertently left out from being recorded. So we will add that also. So this is the total of 26 number. 25 were old number. We have exchanged 3 with 3, and this one new number. Then what is the correct average of all the numbers? This should be equals to 28 into the correct average. That's it. I'm using on-screen calculator. Let's see. 25 into 50.6 is 1265, minus 92, minus 53, minus 27, plus 29, plus 35, plus 72, plus 58. 1287 divided by 26 will give 49.5. So new average would be 49.5. That is in option D. As said, we are on to the different topics of arithmetic. Question from compound interest. Give it a try. A sum of rupees X was lent at 10% PA for 4 years. Interest compounded annually. If the difference between compound interest for the 4th year and the 3rd year is 847. Now, how to find the formula of compound interest for the 4th year? Compound interest of 4th year is nothing but amount at the end of 4th year minus amount at the end of 3rd year. And compound interest for 3rd year is amount at the end of 3rd year minus amount at the end of 2nd year. Now it is given that difference between compound interest of 4th year and 3rd year, CI4 minus CI3 will be A4 minus A3 minus A3 plus A2. Clear? So now what is AN? We know an is p into 1 plus I to the power n. So a4 is the bigger one, a2 is the lesser one. So p into 1 plus I whole square अगर हम common लेते हैं, we would be left with 1 plus I whole square minus twice of 1 plus I plus 1. Let's see what we get. P into 1 plus I whole square. If you solve this, you will get 1 plus 2I plus I square minus 2 minus 2I plus 1, and you will see everything will cancel out here. So difference between fourth year compound interest and third year compound interest is pi square into 1 plus I square. Now according to the question, this is 847 and the value of I is r by 100, that is 10 by 100, that is 0.1. What is the value of x? That means we are looking out for the value of p. P is 847 by 0.1 whole square into 1 plus I would be 1.1. 1.1 whole square is 1.21. You can use on screen calculator and it gives 847 divided by 0.1 divided by 0.1 divided by 1.21 gives 70,000. Value of x is 70,000. Value of principal is 70,000. That is in option C. If you can, do try to remember this as a formula. Not to worry. But generating formula there and there, it won't take that much time. Keep practicing. Take on percentages with help of set theory. Give it a try. Let's see. In examination, 50% pass in maths and 75% passed in English and 30% passed in both the subjects. So number of people, percentage of people passing in only maths is 50 minus 30, that is 20%, and only English would be 75 minus 30, that is 45%. So find the difference between number of students who passed in only English, that is 45%, to those who passed in only maths, that is 20%. We are looking out for 45 minus 20, that is 25% of the students. What is the value of 25% of students? If 270 students passed in both the subjects, it is given that 30% means 270. That means 1% is 9. 25% would be 9 into 25, 225. That's it. So difference between the number of students who have passed only in English to those who have passed only in maths is 225. Option B is the pick. Another classical take from time and work based on efficiency, I guess. Do it. Let's see what is there. First of all, I'm reading this about the efficiency. Rohit is 50% more skilled than Rajesh. Rohit, Rajesh. So if Rajesh is making 2 units in the given time, since Rohit is 50% more skilled than Rajesh, he would be producing 3 units in that time. This is the efficiency ratio. So time taken ratio for Rohit and Rajesh would be 2:3. Now Rajesh can complete the job in 18 days. 3 means 18 days. That means 2 means 12 days. This is the actual time. Time taken by Rohit is 12 and Rajesh is 18. Now let's see. Find the total time taken to do the same job when they both work together. And we know the drill from rule 8. Go through it. That if 2 people are working together, total time taken by them would be x into y divided by x plus y. So that is be 12 into 18 divided by x plus y, that is 30. 6, 5, 6, 3 and 5, this is 2.4. 2.4 into 3 is 7.2. So if they are working together, they will take 7.2 days. Option B is the pick. Yes, this question, ये question बनता है actually. Classical take on average speed. Give it a try. This is a classical take on averages for which you can go through our rule number 9 from our rule book, that is hacking the averages. To dwell deeper into the concept, I would be taking up one part of that, hacking the average, for solving these kind of questions. The issue is we need to find the average speed, and if we know that we are traveling the same distance with varying speeds, if we are traveling the same distance with varying speeds, then average speed is harmonic mean of speeds. Here we can see that a man walks around a square garden of perimeter 2 km. That means each side is perimeter 8 km, each side is 2 km at different speed, 2 kph, 3 kph, 4 kph and 5 kph. So we can see that this is our simple rule number 1. That is, they are traveling the same distance with different speed. Then average speed is harmonic mean of speed. That would be 4 upon, why 4? Because 4 speeds are given. 1 by S1 plus 1 by S2 plus 1 by S3 plus 1 by S4. That's it. 4 upon 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 5. So 1 by 2 is 0.500. I'm taking 3 digits because answer is given in 3 decimal digits. 1 by 3 is 0.333. 1 by 4 is 0.250. 1 by 5 is 0.200. So it is 3, 8, 10, 12. 1.283. So average speed is 4 by 1.283. Let's see. 4 divided by 1.283 gives 3.117. 3.117 kilometer per hour, which is there in option C. Let's fall back to our basics of profit and loss and percentages. This is the classical take on profit and loss, and you can see people screaming out with, this is the shortcut, this is the shortcut. Let's see that how this shortcut is arrived. If you can understand the process, you can very easily remember the shortcuts also. An article is sold at 15% profit. So if article cost price is C and selling price is S, then selling price is equals to C into 1 plus profit percentage. Let it be P%. Or P by 100. By giving a discount of 17.2%, this is the discount rate. Discount is always given on mark price. From mark price, how do we calculate selling price? If mark price is given, then discount is calculated on mark price. That means from marked price to selling price would be mark price into 1 minus D percentage. Now we know that selling price is same. That means C into 1 plus P percentage should be equals to mark price into 1 minus D percentage. And hence it becomes a glorious formula. CP by MP equals 1 minus D upon 1 plus P. Wow. This is how formula is derived. Clear? But this is in percentage. So I can write this as 100 minus D upon 100 plus P if I remove the percentage. Now you can use it. CP equals 100 minus D, discount percentage is 17.2. 100 minus 17.2 will give me 82.8. By profit is 15%, it will give me 115 into 5,000, that is marked price. 523, 1000. 23 will go 3 times 3.6. This would be 3600. Cost price is 3600. Option C is the pick. Now you may say that, sir, if we try to only see the options, we can see that our answer should be less than 5,000. Then the only option available which is less than 5,000, 3600. Bingo. Without solving also we can mark this answer. Correct. But if options are not given, this is the best way to solve it. And this is how this formula is derived. CP by MP is 100 minus D upon 100 plus P. Use this now. Whenever profit percentage is given, discount percentage is given, either mark price or cost price is given, and the other thing is what we are supposed to find, use this, you will get answer in very quick time. One of the favorite take by digital, that is framing equations and finding the value of variables. I don't think शायद कोई set हो जहां पर ये question पूछा ना जाता हो. So please give this a try. Before we move into solving this particular equation based question, एक छोटा सा concept है. Suppose we have two variable x and y and two equations. a1x plus b1y equals to c1 and a2x plus b2y is equals to c2, and we know that we can solve this. That means it's in consistent frame. So we have different method to find the value of x and y. Solve it with simultaneous equation method, elimination method, substitution method. One more method is there जिसको बहुत पॉपुलरली शॉर्टकट के नाम से जाना जाता है मार्केट में. एक्चुअली दैट इज क्रैमर्स रूल. क्यूट क्रैमर्स रूल. हाउ टू यूज इट आप समझ जाओगे तो यू विल ऑल्सो लर्न द शॉर्टकट. फर्स्ट इज फाइंड द डेट वैल्यू ऑफ कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स एंड वाई. a1 a2 b1 b2. Suppose this is d. Now find this value dx. In dx substitute a column with the value column. This will be c1 c2 b1 b2. Then find dy. That will be a1 a2 substitute b column by c1 c2. Then value of x would be simply dx by d and value of y will be simply dy by d. That's it. देखने में अटपटा सा लगता है नहीं? Once you can understand this, आप बिना क्रैमर रूल को समझे भी स्ट्रेट अवे इसके वैल्यू लिख सकते हो. ठीक है, कैसे? वैल्यू ऑफ एक्स विल बी हाइड दिस एक्स पार्ट मल्टीप्लाई क्रॉस b1 c2 minus b2 c1 divided by the cross with the x and y, that is a1 b2 minus a2 b1. But here we can see that dx is c1 b2. That means if we are using this process, put a minus sign outside. Similarly for y, it is simply again hide y a1 c2 minus a2 c1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. That will remain same. Here we can see that dy is a1 c2 minus a2 c1, and hence it becomes a shortcut. But this should be used only when a1 b1 a2 b2 c1 c2 are small numbers. Try to understand that. Now let's see what we have in our question. So now what we have, cost of 5 pen plus 7 notebooks is equals to 224. If the cost of a pen is increased by 2, cost become x plus 2, and notebook is reduced by 3, then the cost of 3 pen and 4 notebook is 124. Let me solve this. We'll get 3x plus 4y equals 124 minus 6 plus 12. That is 130. Yes, plus 6. So we have 5x plus 7y equals to 224 and 3x plus 4y equals to 130. Use whatsoever method you want. Find the value of x and y. That's it. So x will be hide x, 7 into 13 is 910 minus into 4, this will be 16, 1, 8, 9, 8 divided by 20 minus 21, that will be minus 1, minus chala gaya, that will be 4 and 10, 14, x is equals to 14. I'm using that Cramer's rule shortcut. Y is hide y, 650 minus 312, 167 and then 6 by minus 1 again, this will give us 22. So value of x is 14, value of y is 22. You use whatever method you want. Now the question is, what is the original cost of 4 pen? 4 into 14 is 56, plus 3 notebooks is 66, 110 and 12, 122. Option D is the pick. Okay, a take on ratio, proportion and partnership. बनता है क्वेश्चन, करेंगे. A classical take on partnership. The basic bloodline of partnership question is to identify PSR, profit sharing ratio, which is basically investment into holding period. For how long that investment is made. This is what we call weighted investment. Let's see how it starts. A and B invested in the ratio 4:5. So A suppose started with 4 rupees and B started with 5. A left after 9 months. That means holding period for A's capital is only 9 months. So his weighted capital is 4 into 9. And B increased his capital by 20%. That means it was 5 into 9. Now his capital is increased by 20%. 20% of 5 is 1. So now his capital has become 6. C joined now. C joined after 9 months with an investment of 33.33%. That is 1/3 of present investment of B. Present investment of B is 6. 1/3 of 6 is 2. That means C is entering into the system with investment of 2. The annual profit is 42,000. A investment is over. B investment is now further for 3 more months because this is 9 and 3. C have joined after 9 months. That means his holding period is only for 3 months. So A's weighted investment is 4 into 9. That is 36. B's weighted investment is 45 and 6 into 3 is 18. That is 63. And C's weighted investment is 6. So the ratio, or we can leave like this also. Let's see what is asked. Find percentage difference between A and B. How much will A and B take out of 42,000? They will take 99. 99 to that of A. A is 36. Percentage difference between A and B to that of A. So percentage of A and B is out of this. This is 99 and 605. So A and B percentage is 99 by 105 minus that of A. A is 36 by 105. Since that is the comparison, we are comparing it with A, 36 by 105. So this also is like of no use. It is simply 99 minus 36, that is 63, divided by 36. 21 divided by 3, it is 12. 3 is 7, 3 is 4. 7 by 4 is 175%. Instead of 42,000, if here 4 crore 20 lakhs is also given, then also answer is 175%. Option A is the pick. Drawing and investing based on simple interest. You know the drill. Okay, classical touch. Let's see. The amount obtained by Sumit by investing a sum of rupees 10,920 for 3 years at the rate of 10% simple interest. So in case of simple interest, amount is equals to P into 1 plus RT by 100 in case of simple interest. So amount obtained by Sumit would be 10,920 into 1 plus R10, T is 3, 30 by 100. This is same as the amount obtained by Raghav by investing a certain sum, suppose that is P, for 5 years at the rate 8% per annum simple interest again. So it is 1 plus 8 into 5 is 40 by 100. We are supposed to find the value of P. 10, 9, 20 into 130 divided by 140 is equals to P. What is 85% of this sum? So 85% of this sum is simply multiply this by 85 by 100 and you may use the on-screen calculator. So 10, 9, 20 into 13 divided by 14 into 0.85 is 8619. This is 8619. Option B is the pick. New one on the screen. I hope you are trying. Okay, classical take. A shopkeeper bought a lamb at 1200. Cost price is 1200 and its cost price and mark price ratio is 3:5. So if 3 is 1200, that is 400. So marked price is 400 into 5, that is 2000. It was sold after two successive discounts of 30 and 18%. That means selling price is 2000, mark price into first discount is 30%, that means recovery of 70%, into second discount is 18%, recovery of 82%. You can solve this and find the value of selling price. 2000 into 0.7 into 0.82. Selling price is 1148. Now we can see that cost price is 1200, which is more than selling price. That means this person have incurred loss. Loss of 1200 minus 1148, that is 52 rupees loss. What they are asking is, and he have incurred a loss or profit of X%. What is the loss percentage? Loss percentage is always calculated on cost price. So that would be 52 by 1200 into 100. Gone. 4, 13, 4, 3. 13 by 3 is 4, 1 by 3%. So you have incurred a loss of 4, 1 by 3%. Option B is the pick. Last one, a classical take on averages. Let's do it. The average of 19 numbers is 42. That means total of 19 numbers is 19 into 42. That will be 798. The average of first 6 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 19 number. Average of first 6 numbers is 38.5. That means this total is 6 into 38.5. That is 231. And the average of last 14 numbers, these are 13. These are 14. Average of these 14 numbers is 45.5. That means total is 14 into 45.5. That is 637. Okay, we can see that if I add these two numbers, this particular sixth value, I am adding it twice. So if I add these two value and deduct 798, which is the total of all 19 numbers, I'll get the value of the sixth one. So sixth number is actually 231 plus 637 minus 798. This is 868 minus 798. That is 70. So sixth number is 70. Now let's see what they are asking. If the sixth number is excluded, from these 19 number, then the total of 18 numbers would be 798 minus 70. That is 728. Then what will be the average of the remaining number? New average would be 728 by 18 and calculator value you will get is 40.44. Option D is the pick. Good. In case of any doubt, please fall back. You know our numbers. Thank you everyone for participating. This is Mohit Jain signing off. I'll see you soon. Don't